Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Twin flame journey is confusing sometimes and sometimes it feels like going in a very different direction. Yes, I get that. Separation phase is not really that funny and interesting for most of us. But this video is going to shift everything what you probably thought is confusing and not really able to make it because it's a confusing. Talk about the power of choice in the twin flame journey. You may feel powerless at times. You may think that your union is depending on something or someone outside of you, but that is not really the truth. The truth is always you have a choice. The choice is the most powerful tool in your spiritual toolbox. Now, let's dive deep into how our choices, even the small ones, can actually create your path to your union, or how can I really impact in delaying it. To make a choice, you have a free will. Now, what is free will? So, you would have heard that like you have a free will when to do something, right? So you have a free mind to do something. Like sometimes you feel like life is really happening with you and there are many things going on. You feel happy at times and sometimes you feel that people are really pressurizing. The circumstances is like kind of blocking stuff. Your twin flame is not really talking to you, committing to you and etc. The situation is not really good. So sometimes it really doesn't feel good. So the point here is you never lose your free will. Even if it feels like the doors you're closing in your face because things are not really going in your favor, you still have the power to choose. You still have the power how to respond. You can choose to accept the reality instead of resisting it here. That's where your personal power lies, not trying in control of the things around you rather than, or bothers you rather than looking for the outcome, but choosing your next step that is aligned in your journey. So your choice is your next action step instead of suffering and maybe like controlling your outcomes. So many twin flames feel stuck because they are focused on what they can't do, because the journey is not really controlled by you, it's by God, but they're really stuck with what they can't do and they start banging on those closed doors, waiting for the universe to let the open the door, hoping that there is someone who is going to really listen to you and going to open the door, and they keep banging the door. But it's basically like you're displacing your own power. You weren't meant to wait outside of a locked door. Imagine there are doors and it's locked and you're not meant to be waiting outside of there. You are meant to look around and choose the next door, what is already open for you. So when you sit in the disappointment or keep waiting, you are not actually choosing. You are leaking your power there. So most of us, what we do is twin flame is not responding, or maybe something really shown by the universe, we just get into the emotional trap and we just keep banging there trying to change things. So when you are in the emotional trap, sometimes you feel your choices are passed on, like, it's like the choices are not there, you're avoiding something. It could also be meant that you're like numbing out on your emotions, and because your focus is really on chasing or trying to grab attention from somewhere. So I know it doesn't feel good, but you also need to understand that beneath this, so when you feel your feelings in your heart, and beneath that numbing out and emotional numbness, there is something you're really ignoring. You're really walking around this path of the spiritual journey, not to numb out, but just to feel. So feeling is not really a punishment, feeling is actually a blessing. So when you feel, you are open to the choices what you have. So you can actually align with what your soul is asking for, what is your soul is actually looking for at that moment. So the way you need to look at it is also is the choices what you're making in this path, are you really feeling good about it, right? When you make a choice, you should feel good about it. The moment you make choices, you are reclaiming your power. So what is reclaiming your power meant to be, right? What does it mean? So reclaiming your power is the knowing that you have the power in you to take the aligned actions of your choices. You don't need to have your whole life or something to figure out how you do that, but it's just taking the right choice for the right actions that is aligned as your next step. So now how do you do this? You do this through mirror exercise, and you heal the part who is upset or blocked. You give the love there, and then you choose you make a choice after that. So, and you keep asking yourself, if you have like next 10 so how do you make a choice? Let me come back to this. So making a choice is very easy. So imagine that you have a next 10 seconds to leave. So what choice can you make? Can I make some choice right now? I have 10 seconds. What choice can I make? So you choose for now. Then if you feel the choice is not working, you can always make another choice, because you again have another 10 seconds of your life given to you, granted by the God. So you have another 10 seconds. So you keep the momentum and the trust in your own knowing that what I know at this point and what choice am I taking is the right one, because there is no wrong choice. Your choice is always right in the moment, right? Because you have taken the choice because it was correct for you. So you don't have to judge yourself for that, and you don't have to really like feeling guilt about it, because you can always make another choice in the next moment. So that's how your choices is a powerful tool. So how do you get the clarity of your choice? Is like when you're making the choices, it's basically like you're releasing the energetic block, and first you do that with mirror exercise, and when you make the choices, the energetic block is released and you are moving into the next phase or maybe next step. So you can always look at it how you feel about your choice. Is it really like feeling light or feeling heavy? Feeling light is always the aligned one. So you don't have to look for a mental answer, like whether it is really right or am I doing it correct and all of the stuff. You just need to feel into that, because you can never go wrong with your choices. So now coming to the twin flame journey, what is this meant for in a twin flame journey, right? So in a journey, there are a lot of triggers comes in. You must going through some roller coaster situations. But how can you really apply this in journey and make it more easy for yourself? So understand this, twin flame union doesn't happen because your twin has to wake up. Union happens when you choose love, when you choose healing, when you choose to surrender yourself to the truth of your reality. That means it's nothing to kind of fantasize, because you just surrender to the truth always, surrender to the reality. Your twin flame is your mirror, and they cannot give you what you don't choose for yourself. So the choice have to be made by you. So if you're waiting for your twin flame to commit or come back to you or talk to you, it's not going to happen, because you have to take the choice. You have to choose for you that the commitment you're looking for from your twin flame. So are you choosing the path that leading to God? Are you really choosing the path towards your truth? Are you choosing the devotion? So your power lies in your choice. Because if you don't have a choice, you feel powerless. So you're never stuck in your journey. You're always in front of you always have like 1,000 doors, but in that 1,000 doors there is one door is always open for you. That is the step you need to take in your journey. That's the power of choice. Choice is easy. Choice is joyful. When you make the choice, you will really feel joyful, and that's the power you hold in your journey, right? Because the power is in your hand, not in your twin flame's hand. Because the moment you make choices, your choices affect you and also your twin flame. So if you're living in this pattern of not able to make the choices and you're not moving forward for decades, it's okay. Doesn't matter. You always can make a choice right now. You can change your reality right now. You can change the things right now. The moment you make choices with love, that is going to give you the result. So it's not just you. Your twin flame also will choose the same thing as you choose. So your world, everything can shift based on that. So with this, I wanted to give you another step what you can do. Another choice what you can do is making the choice to join the summit we are organizing during November 2025 in Khajuraho, which is called as Twin Flame Union, Twin Flame Ultimate Union Portal. This is a summit which we are channeled in terms of aligning twin flames and guiding twin flames towards their path of harmonious twin flames union. And this is why it is in Khajuraho, because Khajuraho is the union portal, and this is also happening during the 11/11 portal in November. So 11/11 portal has a magnificent energy to attract the union. So this is a choice what you can make. As I said, there are 1,000 doors, 1,000 closed doors, but there is one door which is open for you always, and could be Khajuraho is the open door that you in front of you to choose. So why won't you do that? So come join in the retreat, in the summit, so that we can, along with the community, dive deep into many workshops and the activities which will help you to ground into the harmonious twin flame union energy. And we have the couples who are in harmonious union coming in the retreat. I'm going to talk to us and help us and guide us in terms of how to you really live a path of union and in a real life. This is going to be an amazing opportunity if you're really desiring and claiming your harmonious twin flame union. Don't miss that. 11/11 portal is going to be a very high energy, and this year has a tremendous energy for the union, and this summit can be an open door for you. So make your choice right now. With that, I just wanted to let you know, you will find all the information about the summit in my website, and also you can find this in this description here. Look it, and if you have questions, let me know, or email the email ID which is there in the description. I can provide you all the information what you need, and yeah, make the choice right now. Just make your choice and choose your harmonious twin flame union. You deserve it, and you're meant for that in this life right now, in this in the 3D life, in a physical union, to live with your twin flame. It is your birthright, so don't lose that. Just claim your seat, claim your union, claim your harmonious twin flame union right now. Make the choice. I'll see you in the next video.